Clarence, good to be with you at NTU. I think this is an amazing institution.
Yes.
And as we build up to this iconic moment with Amplified Human, where we're going to be working with the first students that we enabling with an AI native thinking, build, using the Amplified Human platform.
Yes.
I wanted to, just get some of your thoughts and share with the people that are going to be watching a bit of your background and what's led us to this point.
Yeah, very good. So I think first, thanks, Alvi, for this interview discussion. Very, very importantly is that we actually seen a lot of changes, radical changes, especially after COVID, basically. In the last 2 years, basically, a lot of fresh graduates that have graduated are not able to find jobs, basically. There's a huge backlog of graduates, especially after COVID. They have decided to do masters and PhD. So the people who were supposed to find jobs 3 years ago have not got jobs, have the extended version of education. And now it's 3 times the number of graduates that are coming to the job market last year and this year. And that's actually a huge influx. And what happens now is because everyone has gone through a degree, a master's and a PhD now, everyone has a very high qualification and all. And today employers are just frantic and saying that, how should I differentiate basically between this person from this eye shell versus the other eye shell basically? And that's where we have looked into, being in recruitment for 10 years, how we got to innovate and change and instill the different mindsets in the undergrads and graduates to say that if you are going for this VUCA world now, that you have to have a new life skill. And the new life skill is not teaching you how to trade on crypto, but it's new life skill to be with you for life and to create dedicated AI agentic agents to help your future employer leverage on you, improve productivity, and then get your job.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. And I think we see 2 challenges in the market, right? We see on the industry level, a lot of companies, all companies are saying that we need to implement AI to become more efficient, reduce risk, generate new revenue. Everyone's been exposed to large language models, but no one knows how to use it.
Exactly.
So there's a skills gap internally that we see on the industry side. We deal with industry all day, every day. And then all the graduates coming out of university, no matter what faculty they're coming out of, they don't have the ability to use AI correctly, large language models specifically, to solve problems with AI, to build out AI agents, to build out workflows. And that's the problem that you're solving.
You're right. Exactly, yeah. So that's where I think we are so passionate on this basically, because at the end of the day, especially in the Singapore context, the government is advocating creating traineeship programs for fresh graduates because they see this challenge, especially last year and this year. Singapore is well known for the talent that we are churning out basically. And also parents have also broken the banks, sending their children overseas. And I have clients and candidates telling me that my son and daughter have just graduated from Australia or UK, and they've came back and they have sent out 200 resumes. They can't find jobs basically. So what should I do next, right? And I told them, please come for the Amplified Human course because we are a differentiator, we're an enabler. Because we want to enable them not only to teach them how to optimize their resume, but when they are seated in front of an interviewer, to show them how they differentiate versus their cohort.
That's the key, right? So it's daunting and exciting at the same time. AI is an enabler.
Yeah.
As you mentioned, I think that people can solve problems rapidly. That's democratized intelligence. How to use it correctly is the gap that needs to be closed. And if you can close that gap, it makes you limitless, right?
Yes, you're right.
So that's very inspiring. I think you're in the recruitment space. So you're seeing the shift hit the fan, as we say.
Exactly. So we have candidates graduating from top universities in Singapore. 9 months, they have not been able to find jobs. So if you're looking at coding and all, where the graduates are graduating from software, computer engineering and all, today, all tools or most tools now are low code, no code ready. Low code, no code basically. So very importantly, it's a low code, no code thing now. And today, your data mindset, at how you do analytical, your workflow and all, this is a game changer now.
Yeah,
Game changer, yeah.
and I think that's one of the most powerful things about the Amplified Human platform.
Yeah.
It's been built for people that don't know how to code.
Yes.
So you can build an AI agent, no code, workflow, no code. That's what's a big differentiator with the platform.
Yeah.
So we're at this amazing university.
Yeah.
This is the Harvard NTU, right?
Very nice.
And this is where we'll be running our first course with the NTU students in December. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. I think we are very passionate about this because we have NTU has came in, we had a good discussion, and we're actually having 2 courses for the STEM and the non-STEM basically. And why are we looking at that? Because we believe everyone should be enabler to be able to have the vision, mission, to be able to create their own agentic AI agent. So it doesn't need to mean that you're from STEM, then you can create, and you're non-STEM, you can't create. It should be for everyone basically.
Yeah, and that's the power, right? So I think when we designed the cohorts, we split it into the 2 groups because we know STEM will move a bit quicker.
Yeah.
They're more technology proficient, but we're also catering for all the other faculties, which is the game changer.
Yes.
And both of them will deliver the same outcome, which is getting an industry mission statement and problem to solve. So they're solving a real world problem. That's key.
Yeah.
Using AI to rapidly get to the problem statement, map the stakeholders, see the recommended technologies with bespoke use cases, identify the MVP they need to build.
Yes.
From there, build an actual AI agent workflow, and then turn it into a pitch deck, which they pitch back to the industry player. And that gives them the differentiator for their CV.
Exactly. So everyone can use AI to create your CV now.
Yeah.
It's not rocket science, huh? So you just put in your details and all, you get your optimized resume. You get in to an interview. I always tell all my candidates, what makes you different, or you are differentiator versus the other candidate who's also a first-class honors or master's or PhD, because you're all having the same type or same kind of qualification. And at the end of the day, we have to come in and have a big difference. And that's where every week and day we're going out to speak to clients now. Interestingly enough, clients that we speak to now, you'll be very, very surprised. They are still using Excel worksheets that were created 15 years ago.
I mean, we were in that meeting yesterday,
exactly,
right?
15 years ago, but for privacy or to respect the company, we're not going to say the company's name. And these are several $100 million companies. It's not a $1-2 million company, right?
But they say behind every big company, there's an Excel spreadsheet holding it all together.
Exactly. And so that's how it is. So, what we look at now is that we are working with companies now, and with that kind of very complex Excel spreadsheets they have to do, with a click of few buttons, prompt engineering, with what we have designed as a workflow behind, will be able to come up with the reply in 30 seconds to a minute. So when we had a discussion with a client yesterday, he said, oh, my boss is asking me now if I want to tweak these 2 parameters, 3 parameters, what do you have to do? I have to go back to the Excel spreadsheet, I have to check these parameters, I have to make sure this reference to that and that reference to this. Oh, that will take me half a day or my weekend basically. But with the workflow coming in, by changing a few parameters and all, we get it out in 30 seconds or 1 minute. And then the individual can spend quality weekend time with the family rather than crunching numbers at Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah. I think the interlock that you bring in is industry and education.
Yes.
So all the educational talent that we identify that go through these courses, you can cross-pollinate that into these companies, which is very powerful as well.
Exactly. So all the while, when we talk about, I've been doing recruitment for 10 years, there's always 2 things, the hard skills and the soft skills. Hard skills, standard, you get your degree, come out, first-class honors, master's, PhD. So that's where all universities have very good lecturers, professors to give them that training. The next thing, over the last few years, people have been talking about soft skills. Over the last 3-4 years, seems that people don't really want to talk. They prefer to WhatsApp. And over these 2-3 years, especially you cannot talk, you cannot meet in person and all during COVID, right? What happens now is that the soft skills that we are seeing candidates coming now has dropped. So they say, please improve your soft skills. Okay. So all of them starts to go for master classes, Toastmasters class and stuff like that. And then they start to improve at the soft skills. So now you got a hard skill and a soft skill. So everyone's the same thing. Hard skill, soft skill. So what's next now? Your own agentic AI agent that you flesh out when you have an interview. Let's say we're talking about the Big Four. We're speaking to a few people now. So you go to the Big Four, you open up this and say, this is finance AI agent that if I'm auditing a company, all it needs to do is upload the bank statements, the P&L, the balance sheet, and say, can you please create executive summary for me and any red flags, if yes, and why? And within a minute, it comes out, and yes, the interview will be, wow, you're hired.
That's the game changer.
Yeah.
Well, Clarence, I think as always, I think Singapore's lucky to have you, and
Thank you.
you know, I respect the work that you're doing.
Yes.
I think we're going to look back one day.
Of course, yes.
And I think people will be grateful for the bridge that you created between industry and the universities. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Clarence.
Thank you very much.
And let's take a look here.
Yes.
If you want to take a look at this awesome architecture.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah. This is the hive, ladies and gentlemen. This is where the magic happens.